Testing, testing, testing. Looks like we are rolling, folks. What's happening, everybody? Justin here from the Nerd Archive Productions, and welcome once again to Nap Reacts Live. As you can see with the title, we are going to be checking out in about an hour the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Yeah, we're looking forward, for the most part, to see what the third-party developers announce for the Nintendo Switch 2 and the Switch 1 for those of us that still have it. I still have mine, but I haven't really been playing it much lately. So, yeah. And then, of course, maybe some release dates for some previously announced stuff. I know a lot of people are hoping for finally a confirmed release date for Silksong. So that should be an interesting one if they do it. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I'm not entirely sure what to expect here. So it's really tough to say. So, if you guys are any theories and speculations and all that good stuff, go ahead and sound off in the chat. We'll talk about it. Should be interesting. But for now, we're going to jump into a little bit of, I'm thinking I'm just going to go into Mario Kart for like about half an hour and throw down with that. And then as it gets closer to the start time, we'll go ahead and jump over. We've got the screen capture on, so we're pretty well waiting on that, but we're not gonna bore y'all too much with me on solo conversation, as it were. We'll bring this down and we'll bring up some Mario Kart, because I got to jump in and finish, or at least try and get to some of the mirror mode stuff, and maybe some of the open world stuff, and maybe we'll do that a bit more post reaction as we discuss the things that we've seen and what y'all are most excited about when it comes to this. This direct is supposed to be about, they said 25 minutes. We're going to err on the side of 30 minutes. So it's usually how it works. Let me... All right. Y'all can probably see Donkey Kong Bonanza there, but we're not going to be playing any of that. We're going to be... playing a little bit of the Mario Karts while we're waiting on the Nintendo Direct. You can collect platinum points. Don't care. So, yeah. So we'll wait for the Direct to start, and we'll discuss some of the speculations and whatnot that you all might have, and then we'll go from there. Should be a good one, I think. All right, so... oh yeah, we got a bunch of the yeah, we got a bunch of them unlocked. Everybody's favorite. Why is it that I have to resort these every time? Oh yeah, yeah, we're still. But we're not going to be doing too much with any of these other characters. We are looking for, here we go, dry nuts. I mean dry bones. All right. For those of you who are just joining us, we were jumping on a bit of Mario Kart while we are waiting for the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase to start. We're going to jump back into just the chat part about 15 minutes before the Direct is set to start. So we're just kind of wasting time at this point. So but if you have any speculations or things that you'd like to see, throw them in the chat and we'll talk about them. There we go. I don't know. It's weird though because I haven't played Hollow Knight, but I'm actually more curious about getting a release date for that just to see like everybody else's reaction, because I know a lot of people are excited about that. Oop, okay. Ooh, that was close. Eat shit. Oh, I'm glad I hit that when I did. I'm not a fan of not knowing when those are coming. You can hear them, but you just can't see them. I suppose that'll do. Oh, look at there. Whoa. And then, so getting back into it while we're kind of not as preoccupied. Whoa, shit. While we're not as preoccupied, I suppose, with trying to maintain a decent racing line, I'd like to see more information on the Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Too late. I'd definitely like to see more information on that, even though it's only technically been 3.5 months since the last time we heard anything about it. So I don't really expect to hear too much more about that, but maybe a little information on it if we're what's funny is I've been seeing I've been seeing some pretty far-fetched wish lists from some people on like Twitter. Some people thinking, and honestly, I think it's kind of a pipe dream even as a Nintendo fan, of seeing GTA 6 on the Switch 2. And I'm just going to come out and say it. I highly doubt it. It would be nice to see it, but I don't see it happening. hell, I mean, I'm gonna say GTA 5 is definitely not beyond the realm of possibility, but I mean, come on, I've played that game enough between the what 3 different releases on PlayStation between PS3, 4, and 5. I have it on PC as well, so I did double dip because I'd honestly rather play it on PC anyway. I mean, most games I'd rather play on PC, but yeah, we're not gonna get too much into that. Ooh, that was a close one, and knew it. You thought you had me there for a second. Whoa, yeah, that one did. Oh, you're probably gonna drop that backwards, so we're gonna stay out of your way. Told you. And of course, I knew that was gonna be triple reds for some reason. Shit. Oh. Oh, you bitch. Of course, you would knock me where I don't want to be. Really? One of these when I'm in 4th. Yeah, I'm not. Thank you. Get out of the way. Oh, that's right. I forgot. When the wings are out, those tricks in midair don't mean shit. Only the initial boost after you fly off that flight pad. I'm surprised the update didn't pop, but it probably did so while the console was sleeping. So I've seen some of the update notes for this one, and I know a lot of people that were complaining about oh, there we go. I know a lot of people that were complaining about the lessened 3-lap races in the online mode are a bit happier now. Get out of the way. Oh, there you go. Woo woo. Oh, shit. Oh. Come on. I overshot that. Ah, well. Still leading. But no lead is ever comfortable. Not in this game. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Of course. Gotcha, bitch. My parting gift for the rest of them. Which probably exploded before anyone else got there. Oh, well. All right. So, I'm going to do real quick. Bear with me, folks. All right. Let's see. So we're looking for some wish lists and stuff. Maybe some predictions and whatnot that we can talk about. All right. So looking at a few of these, it looks like some people are talking about Hades 2. And apparently, give me a second. There we go. Apparently, Hades 2's release date got thrown up on Steam, but quickly taken down. I never got to see it, so I don't know exactly what it is offhand. Oh, okay, that works. See ya. I haven't played the first one, although I'd kind of like to, just to see what the series itself is about. And, you know, go from there. How the hell? That should not have happened. Oh, okay. I suppose that worked out. You know, maybe some more information on Final Fantasy VII Remake. Yeah, I was not about to get hit by that. And possibly an announcement on Rebirth. Let's see. What else could we possibly get? You know, I mean, for those that maybe haven't played it, I want to say Red Dead Redemption 2. Since a lot of people are talking about a lot of people are talking about Rockstar and the, like I said, the pipe dream known as oh shit. GTA 6 on Switch 2. Like, once again, I don't see that happening, to be perfectly honest. Whoa, shit. Get out of the way. Yeah, you ain't getting me. Too little, too late. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, like, realistically, as far as what they could potentially announce, I could see GTA 5, like I said, but I don't see myself buying it, to be honest. Red Dead Redemption 2, maybe, because I played it. I mean, I played it on PC. It's a fun game, really fun game. You know, I might buy that one again if it gets announced, but I don't know, who's to say? There's not really a particular precedent for Rockstar, except for some of like the older games that we've seen on the OG Switch. But you know, it is what it is. I'm not really going to worry too much about it. Let's see. Oh wait, apparently the achievements got... No, it wasn't the release date for Hades 2 that got added to Steam. It was the achievements that got added. So apparently the game's ready to go. They just don't know. They just don't know when. But it looks like it's going to be an interesting one. Like I said, I haven't played the first one, so I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. Something from Capcom, possibly. Maybe more information on Street Fighter 6. Something Monster Hunter, possibly. I haven't played Monster Hunter in a while. I don't know anything about Witchbrook, so I'm not really going to talk too much about that. What's that other one that caught my eye? Oops, why did I do that? The Duskbloods. The new one from FromSoft. Could be an interesting one, I think. That one definitely had me curious when it got announced in the initial Switch 2 announcement trailer. So... yeah. Yeah, I see you looking at me. Yeah, it seems there's not, like... It seems the difficulty on this has gone down just a little bit. So, I'm not entirely sure what to make of this. This is kind of odd. Not entirely sure how they run like that, since they have no legs. Hey, you stole it from me, you bastard. Oh, shit. That's not what I wanted to do, but oh well. The timing, I suppose, was there to be able to get... Aw, too bad. Yeah, the timing was there to be able to get another double block, so that worked out. It looks like we're going to have just enough time for this to finish this cup, and then I guess we're going to be switching over to the... Oh. Okay. Give me a second here, because we just got... Because the live on this just started. Oh, that's cool. Hang on for a second. Let me bring this up so you guys can see it. I like that. That is cool. All right. Very cool. All right. We're going to mute that. And we're going to take it back to... Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. We're going to take it back to that briefly. So we got about 15 minutes before we switch back over. I want to finish this up, and then we'll jump back into it. So Of course I would screw that up. Ooh. It's too bad Dry Bones doesn't have any shit. I gotta fuck. Be very careful. Gotcha, bitch. Oh, good. Another to defend myself with. Oh, there you go. Woo. Oh, how the... You motherfucker. All right. Fucking hell, seriously? Get out of here. Whoa, that was close. Oh, that could not have been timed any better. Bitch. You ain't getting me with that. But you got me with that, apparently. Oh, you still got me. Not too bad. Still in the lead, but that's a 2-star that I'll have to go back and correct. Not too concerned with that, though. All right. Come on, load up. I like these load times. Love it. And a triple green to defend myself. I'll take it. Oh. How did I... God, I suck. Oh, you are not. Really? Fuck you, dude. Ha! 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 Here. Eat shit. I shouldn't have wasted it like that, but... Got them out of my way, but the timing could not have been worse. Get off the... Oh! Yeah, knew that was coming. I don't know, the CPU can be pretty dumb in this sometimes. Whoa, okay. That's not what I wanted, but... Out of the way, bitch. Nice. I'll take it. Oh, fuck off, dude. Whoa. Damn. Well, that's not good. Still in the lead by 2 points, but I'm going to assume that's going to get me a 1 star, 2 if I'm lucky. But, you know, what can you do? Bitch. Oh, you asshole. Ooh. I actually kind of used that at just the right time. Worked out. Oh, good. Double defense. I will take it. Yeah. Gotta be careful there. Oh, barely. I'll take it. Wait, nope. Yep. Oh, really? Get out of here. Ooh, that was close. Get out of the way. Move it. Gotcha, bitch. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, I finished second on that one. How I managed that, I do not know. But, hey, what can you do? Oh, I tied for first, which means I got gold. Holy shit, it's a 3-way tie for first. How does that happen? That's definitely a 1 star. Oh, a 0 star. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to go and correct that. All right. So that is going to that is going to end that part. We're gonna go ahead and shut this down and switch over to our screen capture real quick. So just bear with me for 1 second. So that was an interesting one. A 3-way tie for first. So I still got the gold, but 0 stars. I'll have to go back and correct that at some point down the road. Just not right now. We're a bit too close. All right. Put that to sleep. 8:43. So we're a little over 15 minutes to jump into the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. And then we can also... Oh, geez. Christ. All right. That is... I don't know why it does that. Whenever whether it's the Switch 2 or the PlayStation, the color on my monitor always gets screwed up when it switches itself back to the proper input, as it were. There we go. That's better. Not as bright and washed out looking. All right, so let's kill. All right, so let's bring that up. Kill that. And so let's do this. We're going to bring that up on full screen on my 4th monitor and then bring this back up. It needs to go. There we go. All right, not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. All right, so let's get into it. What is everybody thinking about potential announcements for this partner showcase? Since we are at 15 minutes to go, T-minus 15 minutes. I'm kind of curious what your wish lists are, what your speculations are, and all that good stuff. Because I've seen a lot of interesting ones that have come out. I mean, some of these things I think are a bit more likely. And like a lot of so some people are saying release date on Elden Ring, more info on Duskbloods. Some people are hoping for a Black Ops 7 announcement, which I'm unsure if that's even going to be a thing. Let's see. Some are saying GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption 2, which I think is probably more likely than than GTA 6, which again is more of a pipe dream by some people than anything else. Let's see. One person here even said Halo. So, possibly the Master Chief Collection, which could be an interesting one. That would actually kind of be a shocker for Nintendo fans getting the Halo collection on the Switch too. The Oblivion remaster would be an interesting one. Although I would probably still get that on PC more than anything because, it is what it is. Elden Ring is going to be a definite buy, just not on the Switch 2. I would rather play it on PC. Nothing against getting third-party games on Switch 2. It's definitely something that I can do if it makes sense. So, like, say if Red Dead Redemption 2 got announced for the Switch 2, I've played and completed it on PC, but it's definitely something that I would double dip on for that, just to see how, just to see how it is. But it wouldn't be, I don't think it would be a game that I would stream, because I've got so many other games that I have to finish on stream anyway that I have that I'm in, like, right in the middle of. Um so yeah. Uh let's see. What else do we got? Hang on for a second. Let me Sorry, I'm trying to check messages and scroll through shit at the same time. I don't do multitasking very well. All right. So, yeah, I've got some threads on Reddit open talking about it, despite the fact that I fucking hate Reddit because it's a goddamn cesspool, but what can you do? It has its moments. Let's see. So one person on Reddit is saying, like, his wish list is the Switch 2 Monster Hunter Portable announcement, Chrono Trigger, or an Final Fantasy 9 remake, which I'd be interested in seeing, actually. Final Fantasy 9 would be an interesting game to see get a remake on consoles in the Switch 2 specifically. So I definitely get that there. I still want more info on the Final Fantasy 7 remake stuff, because from based on what I've heard, Switch 2 is going to get the entire Final Fantasy 7 remake trilogy, as it were. So I think it's going to be an interesting one. Uh, they're talking about Witchbrook, which, to be honest, I didn't really look into too much because it's not really something that interests me. Silksong is another one, again, that a lot of people are talking about that they want to see get a confirmed release date. I don't see it happening, but it's one of those never say never things that hey, maybe we'll get a confirmed release date. They did say it was releasing this year, so who's to say? Let's see. mm. Yeah, see, some of the responses here are saying that we may not see anything Monster Hunter related until I guess the master rank expansion for Monster Hunter Wilds. So could be an interesting one. Let's see. Some Switch 2 upgrades for existing games could also be on the cards as well, because we are getting Switch 2 editions for what is it, Civ 7 and fuck, my brain. I had a Hogwarts Legacy. So I mean, definitely more Switch 2 editions are on the table without a doubt. Let's see. Some people are saying Marvel Rivals. Minecraft, I mean, that's a given, to be perfectly honest. Genshin Impact, I don't care about. Uh, let's see. Overwatch 2, I don't care about. Let's see. Oh, yeah. The Metaphor Refantasio, some people are actually uh, looking at. I'm not entirely sure about it. Looks interesting. Persona 3. Yeah, Persona 3 Reload. I'm seeing here. Hmm. Oh, that's right. There's also stuff that they could drop for uh Nintendo some of the Nintendo Classics apps on Switch too. So that could be an interesting one as well. So uh maybe the OG Chrono Trigger on the SNES classics. Hmm. Which is odd. And what's funny is the response to it is saying that it's highly unlikely considering that Square Enix doesn't or hasn't put anything at all on NSO. So, because that's weird. Like we never got to see the OG Mario RPG before the remake came out. Although that kind of makes sense, you know. And then Skyrim, uh, there's some people saying Skyrim. It's to be honest, that wouldn't surprise me. Getting an update for the Switch, getting an update for the Switch 2, that would not surprise me, considering they're seriously trying to milk that game for all it's worth uh before Elder Scrolls 6 comes out. I mean, but I mean, it's not like I said that is definitely not beyond the realm of possibility, considering how popular Skyrim's been for as long as it has been, and it's still a fun game to play. Let's see. Hmm. We're about 5 minutes out, folks. Here we go. Some people are saying Red Dead Redemption 2 is seems like a lock, and there have been rumors, which I haven't really read into, to be perfectly honest. Because some people are also saying that it may get a PS5 version announced as well. Because there are some people out there that want to play it on the PS5 Pro, which I have, but I'm definitely not gonna bother with any of that on the Pro. I'm already smack in the middle of Death Stranding 2, which I actually have been streaming on this channel. So if you're interested in seeing that, I've got the first episode up, and I may stream the second episode later today. Not entirely sure when the timing of that's going to be, but it is what it is. 2 minutes out. Come on. Let's get that countdown started. What's your excitement, everybody?
It's over 9,000!
That about describes it. Here we go. 1 minute to go. Come on. There it is. 30 seconds to go. Oh, hang on. I need to full screen this. There we go. All right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh. I'm going to cut the volume down a bit. Okay. Testing, testing. Bring the volume up just a tiny, tiny bit. All right, let's see what we got. What's first? Curious. That looks like a dragon's egg. It's a Capcom. Is this Monster Hunter? It is. Yup.
Threatens to drive our people out of house and home.
Well, so much for people saying, "Oh, we're not going to get a Monster Hunter announcement until the next Wilds DLC."
Are the sole Rathalos rider in Azuria.
My people have been driven into a corner. And
Nice.
The point of no return is looming before us.
Can't afford not to go. Ratha! But it won't be for long.
Ooh. Monster Hunter Stories 3, Twisted Reflection. Okay.
I can hear them. Two sounds. Overlapping each other.
2026. Okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners. What you just saw was Monster Hunter Stories 3, Twisted Reflection, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year. We hope you're looking forward to another grand adventure in the Monster Hunter universe.
Maybe.
Today, we'll present games coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems.
Uh-huh.
Before a game is shown, you'll see the logo of the system the game will launch on here.
Okay.
If both logos are shown, the game will launch on both platforms. Okay, first up, let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Okay, see, that would make no sense because you would expect
Let the good times roll.
Katamari?
By royal decree, a brand new game in the Katamari Damacy series is rolling onto Nintendo
Interesting.
Switch. Roll your Katamari through historic eras like Edo Japan and more.
Okay.
It's a time-hopping trip through the ages to restore the universe for the king of all cosmos. Use helpful items to roll your Katamari like royalty and customize the prince and cousins looks to your liking.
Hard as this might be to believe, I've never played any of these
Roll out with
games.
friends in online multiplayer. Make a big Katamari and earn the most points to be crowned the winner.
Okay.
Plus, the iconic music is back with an all-new soundtrack featuring new and returning music artists from the series' history.
Uh-huh.
Get ready to rock and roll, roll, roll through the ages when Once Upon a Katamari launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th.
Interesting.
Pre-orders begin later today. On
Okay.
Nintendo
There you
eShop.
go. That's good for the fans of that particular game.
Is calling.
Uninteresting to me, and of course this is going to get tagged. Hey, Lewis, this is your game, though, I think. Not interested.
Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch. Battle Beyond the Limit.
Nice.
Charge up and unleash your fighting spirit in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
There you
the
go.
latest in the Arena Battler series. Enter the fray with over 180 fighters. In episode Battle Mode, relive iconic Dragon Ball stories from the perspectives of 8 characters, including Goku. Or follow your own path and redefine history with alternate versions of those encounters. In custom battle mode, you choose the fighters, stages, and dialogue to create your own scenarios. Then share them online with players around the world.
Neat.
Plus, now you can duke it out with motion controls using the Joy-Con 2 or Joy-Con controllers. Immerse yourself in the characters and unleash powerful attacks. Get ready to shake the earth and break the heavens when Dragon Ball Sparking Zero launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems November 14th.
There you go.
Orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Nice. Very cool.
Time to get back to your roots.
Plants vs. Zombies. Interesting. Another franchise I've never played. Neat. With a friend? Okay.
The club is yours.
Not interested. But it's nice for the fans that actually like to play these.
Oh, finally a bit of physicality in this game. Well, I haven't seen that one before.
Huh. So we got a confirmed release date on that.
Be acquainted with these games.
Welcome to the party, Pac-Man!
Pac-Man World?
Pac-Man World 2 is coming back, remade from scratch.
Interesting.
Through forests or on ice. Use Pac-tastic moves to clear stages in style. And even take on powerful bosses. Plus, now you can adventure with a pal in local co-op. Pac-Man World 2 Repack launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch September 26th.
Okay.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
And I'm not gonna pre-order it, but
Party of black mages, dragoons, and other allies to victory in the beloved strategy RPG Final Fantasy Tactics.
Okay.
Reborn with newly added elements.
I like this.
The game is now fully voiced and adds brand new
No
dialogue
shit.
between characters,
But still, I know that he and I are different.
as well as new difficulty options, a feature to review story events, and more. Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch September 30th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
This looks like it could be worth playing.
When the clock strikes midnight, shadows emerge and the dark hour begins. Step into the shoes of a high school student who, together with his
Persona
friends,
3 Reload.
awakens the supernatural power of Persona.
So that was confirmed.
Attend class and explore the city during the day as you forge bonds with every interaction. Then, battle through the mysterious Tower of Tartarus and strategically take down rampaging shadows at night. Enter the dark hour and seal your fate when Persona 3 Reload launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system October 23rd.
Nice.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Next, please take a look at this.
What could it be? No shit. This is Hyrule Warriors, definitely.
Given an opening, he will bear his fangs. Until Hyrule itself is no more.
Be that as it may, we face it together.
But you thought
Sick.
it from Hyrule of all places. This is madness.
There is danger here,
There usually is.
enormously so.
I like that logo. That whole title thing is super cool. Ooh, what do we have? Okay.
That was the latest trailer for Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment. We hope you're looking forward to experiencing the canonical events that led to The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom game when it launches this winter. We'll share more information on this title in the future. Let's
Still no
continue with
release
some more
date, but
games coming to
that's cool.
Nintendo
We've got
Switch
some
2.
we got some new stuff on it at the very
The
least.
realest Madden ever, built from Sundays.
Nope. Not interested.
It's game time. Kick off your journey to become an NFL legend in the most dynamic Madden game yet. Rule the field with all new player traits and realistic play styles. Immerse yourself in authentic team traditions And strategize playmaking decisions with newly added features to lead your team to victory.
I mean, this is cool for people that do play this like religiously, and those that have been looking forward to it. But
choose from 3 new archetypes to begin your coaching legacy. Or become
not for
your
me.
favorite NFL coach, each with their own strategies. Customize your game plan by selecting new abilities each week that offer different tactical advantages. Then level them up to fine-tune your plays. Plus, compete on the gridiron in local or online multiplayer. EA Sports Madden NFL 26 touches down on Nintendo Switch 2, August 14th.
Well, there you go. You guys don't have to wait long.
On Nintendo eShop. A
Cozy campfire.
is calling. Calling all camping enthusiasts. Build campfires in this cozy fire building sim. Chop wood. Arrange the pieces. Then light them up. But if you don't fuel the flames properly,
Interesting.
they'll fizzle out. To stoke your campfire, place logs based on the fire's strength. Let enough oxygen flow through and maintain the right amount of heat. Don't let wet logs dampen your fire. Dry them before tossing them in the flames. And when you want to create an even bigger fire, just blow on it. Sometimes, though, a little patience is all you need. So roast some marshmallows or set off fireworks to light up the sky. You can also get the flames going in rainy or snowy conditions. But try mastering your campfire making skills first. With a compatible USB camera,
Oh,
you can
God.
enjoy each other's company around the campfire. You might even strike out some interesting conversations.
That is the goofiest thing ever.
Relax and stay a while. When Chillin' by the Fire sparks to life on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
The name checks out.
Fight battles big and small in these games.
Ooh, what do we got? It's a sizzle reel.
Apex Legends is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
There you go.
Squad up and survive 19 other teams in Battle Royale. Or show off your skills in Mixtape, where you'll take on 3 rotating game modes. Plus, both Battle Royale and Mixtape have enhanced resolution and smoother performance.
I'd be
Build your
disappointed if
crew
it didn't.
and aim for victory when Apex Legends launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system August 5th.
Ooh, that's
along
not
with the
far
new
from now.
season, Showdown. To cure a witch's illness, her tiny familiar embarks on a grand adventure.
Interesting.
With your magical froggy backpack in tow,
Yeah.
you can climb, pull, and even swing to greater heights. Explore this vast world and gather ingredients to create a cure for your enchanting ally. Plus, up to 4 players can journey together in online co-op. A Little
Interesting.
Mouse's magnificent adventure begins when Hella launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
Okay.
Explore a
Nope.
galaxy full
Nope.
of opportunity.
Fuck this game.
Embark on a journey across the iconic galaxy far, far away in this open-world action-adventure game, taking place between the events of The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi films. You'll take on the role of Kay Vess, who, along with her companion Nyx, is fighting for her freedom.
God, that
Explore
character
distinct
looks like shit.
locations, both new and familiar, as you fight, steal, and outwit your way through the galaxy's crime syndicates.
Nope.
And gain the means to start a new life. Traverse through space by ship on Kay's Trailblazer, or by land on her S-57 Cardinal Speeder, and take on quests that blend stealth and shooting with some puzzle-solving mini-games in between. Embark on high-stakes missions. Engage in dogfights as you travel across the Outer Rim, and get ready to live the life of a scoundrel when Star Wars Outlaws launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 4th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Nope. Never gonna happen.
Survive the future. Salvage the past.
Ooh.
As an agent of a secret collective, you'll travel between a future plagued by anomalies and a past on the verge of collapse to uncover the mysteries of this world.
Looks like Outer Wilds.
In the future, dangerous creatures born from the remnants of humanity prowl the wasteland. You'll need to craft ammo and supplies with limited resources to fend off brutal enemies. But don't let your guard down after defeating them. If a monster absorbs a fallen enemy, it'll evolve into an even more nightmarish form.
I don't know why I said this looked like Outer Wilds, but this looks cool.
You'll also come across rifts that allow you to travel back in time by extracting the essences of people you meet in the past.
Really?
You can strengthen your own abilities. However, there's a price to pay. You'll be haunted by visual and auditory illusions and lose your grip on reality.
Oh, this. Wow.
What caused the world to collapse? And what is the true mission you've been tasked with? Chronos, The New Dawn,
Okay.
launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 5th.
Ooh. The day before my birthday.
The dragons of the East and West clash.
Yakuza 0.
極道の世界で竜と呼ばれる男は一匹でええんですわ。あんたもそう思いますやろ。
Yakuza Kiwami 2 is brawling its way onto
Oh.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay, this is new.
Kamurocho, Tokyo, Sotenbori, Osaka, two prolific entertainment districts in Japan, where the former dragon of Dojima, Kazuma Kiryu, faces down the dragon of Kansai, Ryuji Goda.
よっしゃ、思う存分暴れたれ。
Use free-flowing combat moves to take on foes in action-packed brawls. Duke it out using your fists, weapons, and everything else at your disposal.
This is another franchise that I haven't
Plus, there's
had
still
the
plenty
opportunity
else
to
do
play.
around the cities. Enjoy darts, karaoke, and even golf. There's no shortage of things to do.
Huh.
どいつもこいつもバカばっかりだ。
関東の極道組織の存亡をかけたから。
A deadly clash between two dragons begins when Yakuza Kiwami 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2, November 13th.
Okay.
And
There you go.
Yakuza Kiwami, the story that launched the epic series, is also launching on Switch 2 the same day, featuring enhanced
Cool.
graphics, improved frame rates, and additional language support.
かかってこい。
Nice.
There are plenty more games heading to Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. Let's take a quick look.
I was gonna say, is this the sizzle reel? There's... Goodnight Universe. Okay. Not really interested, but... NBA Bounce. Okay. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Crazy how a South Park meme turned into an actual game. Romancing Saga 2 Revenge of the Seven, Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Okay. Shinobi Art of Vengeance. That looks cool. Borderlands 4, October 3rd. Ah, pre-orders are open. Cool.
Before we go, we've got two more games to show you.
What
Please
could they
take a
be?
To pass through that door is to pass through time.
Interesting.
To travel a road spanning centuries. From here, heroes set out on a journey of hope.
Square Enix presents a brand new action RPG brought to life in HD 2D. This is Philibildia, a continent overrun by beast tribes.
I was gonna say, don't tell me that's the name of the game.
Safekeeping is all that protects humanity's sole bastion, the Kingdom of Huther. One fateful day, a set of ruins is discovered in the wilds beyond the castle walls. An adventurer, Elliot, leaves the kingdom to investigate.
Facing danger is what adventurers do.
At his side is a fairy named Faye.
You can call me Faye. I'm a fairy.
Together, the duo venture beyond the kingdom's protection into the great wide world.
Huh.
During your journey, you'll come face to face with all sorts of foes. In battle, study your opponent's moves carefully and find opportunities to strike. Fight with swords for quick
That's pretty
and
cool.
well-balanced strikes. Bows and arrows to target enemies from afar. Chains and sickles to swing and pull enemies closer, and more. There are 7 weapon types in total, but that's not all. You can also strengthen your weapons by equipping different combinations of magicite. Try out all sorts of variations to find the playstyle that works for you. Your fairy companion, Faye, can also attack and pick up items. You can control both Elliot and Faye separately, or 2 players can control them at the same time. You'll
that's
find
neat.
that she's very helpful on your adventure. Join Elliot and Faye on a grand journey that, unknown to them, will span 1,000 years.
Really?
The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales, launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next year. After today's presentation, a debut demo will be available, and there will be an upcoming survey to gather player feedback.
Okay. I have to give it a shot. Looks like it might be a game worth playing.
In the beginning, there was nothing. Everything began with the birth of Orsa, mother of all. She created our world, the land of Orstera.
Really? Okay.
Are you heading out on your journey? Yes, I suppose the time is right. You're finally ready.
We've come to join your little lighting ceremony.
You have a death wish?
I wish I could see everyone here laughing and smiling just one more time. Are you going to rebuild Wishvale? Or are you going to find the people who took our home from us?
Witness a tale of beginnings that unfolds across Orstera.
Holy shit.
Octopath Traveler 0 is available on December 4th, 2025.
Okay. I haven't played the other 2, so I'm not
That's all for today's Nintendo
entirely sure.
Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
Woo! Nice. It's so red. Okay. Well, that's an interesting one. So those hoping for Skyrim or Oblivion were a bit disappointed. Those hoping for anything from Rockstar, obviously were disappointed. We got a number of release dates, which was cool. Nothing for Silksong, which I kind of expected, but you know, it is what it is. It was still kind of hoping, especially for the people that were really looking forward to it, you know, getting a concrete release date. But what can you do? You know, it is what it is. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of stuff to talk about here. A lot of interesting stuff to break down. There's a number of things that I didn't really care about, so you know, it is what it is. Let's see. Let's get. All right, let's go ahead and refresh this. All right, so this is about an hour long total. With just a lot of. Here we go. All right, so Monster Hunter Stories 3, I think this was. Yes, Monster Hunter Stories 3. This I wasn't expecting. A lot of people were saying that, oh, we're probably not going to get it until they announce whatever for Monster Hunter Wilds or what have you. To be honest, I'm glad. I'm actually kind of glad to see this. I was glad to see something else from Capcom besides Street Fighter, which is cool to see as well. But I'm not really interested in playing any of the new Street Fighter games. It is what it is. I might check this out. I'm not entirely sure. Like there's a lot of good things to play, definitely. And this one I think will be maybe further down the road. I don't think this will be an on release play for me. So it is what it is. But I'm still glad to see at least something for Monster Hunter for those that have been waiting for it for the whether it's Switch or Switch 2 doesn't really matter. It's good to see. So for those of you who are anticipating this game, here you go. It's awesome. So let's move on here. Didn't get a confirmed release date. It's basically just kind of a broad next year. And so it is what it is. That's fine. It's just got announced. So if you were expecting a concrete release date, I would say temper your expectations for now. Let's see. All right. Yes. Katamari. Like I said, as hard as it is to believe, I've never played any of the Katamari games. So I'm not too interested in this. If enough people within our circle want to play it, that's cool. But unless something like that happens, it's kind of unlikely. So, I know and understand, I guess, the premise behind the game itself, but it's not not something that I'm gonna bother with unless there's enough of a demand within our circle. So Once Upon a Katamari, and that's the end of October. So, and this is the thing, like, if you're fans of this, if you're fans of these games, any of the games that were announced here, and you're excited to see like these games come out on Switch and Switch 2, that is absolutely amazing. I'm happy for those who are fans of it. Some things just don't really interest me personally. So, you're gonna see that. You'll see that a few times. Let's roll into. Yeah, we're not really gonna talk too much about Just Dance because that's not that is not a game that I'm interested in. I do not care about that game. So we're gonna skip that. Yes. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. So that's going to be an interesting one. I know there are a lot of fans of this particular game. I know at least two people in on our crew are big fans of Dragon Ball, and I know one that is currently playing this game. I think on his Xbox. So hey, double dip, get a Switch too, get this game. Come on, Lewis. Yeah, no, the game looks cool. Will I play it? Not sure. That's kind of up in the air at this point. But again, cool to see for the fans that want to play it but may not have the other consoles to play it. So here you go. Now you can, and that's awesome. Super cool. I like the fact that you can relive the stories in the perspective of other characters, including Goku. I mean, come on. Like, if they didn't include him, like his perspective in this, to be honest, I don't think it would be worthwhile. And then, of course, you can I guess alter time, as it were, and change the course of history, as it were, because they showed a clip of the special beam cannon missing Goku, and oh look, he lives. But like even that small little detail, well, not necessarily small, but something like that definitely would change the course of events. Like, it makes you wonder what kind of effect would that have on the timeline of Dragon Ball. But then, of course, you have multiverse theory, so, which is not really a theory. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then full on custom settings, which is super cool. And what was 120 plus characters to choose from, which is awesome. And oh yeah, November 14th, the release date on that. So it's still a bit of a wait for those of you that want to play it, but I think it definitely could be worthwhile for those that are interested. I don't think I will, at least not right off the bat. Because I mean, at this point, I still have so much to play, and yeah. All right, moving on. Oh yeah, Plants vs Zombies, a new Plants vs Zombies game, another franchise I haven't played. So like it reminds me of those mobile games that have been coming out recently. A lot of them just like being copy paste, but then it seems like those like might be more inspired by this particular franchise. So, and then having the updated visuals, and then being able to play in co-op. This actually looks pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. Invite a friend to join. Yeah. All right. So we're going to skip FC26 cuz I don't really care about this. Yes. This is another set of games I never played. Pac-Man World and Pac-Man World 2. I forget. Those were PS1 games, if I recall correctly. I could be wrong, but I think this is another one that could be worthwhile to pick up down the road. So I think it's one that we should definitely look out for. And since, to be honest, I'd be playing it for the first time, I think it would make more sense to get this version. So we shall see. It definitely looks good. They definitely put some work into it, so it's good to see. September 26th as well, but it's one of it's another one of those ones that's kind of up in the air at this stage. So I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be picking this up on on release, but down the road, yeah. Pre-orders are up. Final Fantasy Tactics. This one is definitely one that could be worth playing. I am definitely a fan of the tactical RPGs. I play some of the more obscure ones from way back in the Genesis / Mega Drive days for fuck, my brain just went. I love these games and yet I forgot the freaking name. Shining Force 2. I may start playing through those again on like a retro like a retro medley style stream, or maybe just like a dedicated stream for those games, just kind of out of nowhere, just for the hell of it, just to throw up some content and what have you. And then I was actually made aware of a Shining Force 3 on the Sega Saturn. So that's one that I never got the chance to play through. So it's kind of sad that it wound up, coming out for what essentially would amount to a dying brand as far as console manufacture. But it is what it is. Let's see. And so that drops September 30th. So that's one that we'll have to keep a watch on, I think. So moving on to the next bit, what do we want to talk about? Oh, yes. Persona 3 Reload. A lot of people talking about this game. A lot of people wanted this to be a thing for Switch 2, and they got what they wanted. It was confirmed. I don't know if it was rumored to be released for Switch 2, but it's definitely something that a lot of people are happy about. So will I play it? That is the $1 million question, I suppose. But yeah, I make no guarantees on it because I haven't really. Once again, this is another franchise that I haven't played any of the games in. So, it's not something that I do take a keen interest in as much as other people. But once again, it's something that I'm glad that there's options for people that are interested in these games that want to play it on Nintendo consoles, especially if that's all you have. So, the more of this stuff that we get on those consoles, the better off I think everybody's going to be, because it's good to have options. So there you go. Okay. So yeah, that drops on October 23rd. So it's a bit of a wait, but not too terribly long. So that's solely on Switch 2. So for those of you who haven't upgraded from the Switch 1 yet, what are you waiting for? Pre-orders are up now, so that works out. Ah, yes. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. This is one that is going to happen for me. I'm definitely going to play this. So hopefully it maintains the story and being canon to the overall storyline for Zelda. Because I am definitely going to want to play this. What I'd been hearing about Age of Calamity is, it starts off well, but then the story, it's like it's not canon to the overall storyline of Legend of Zelda, so I'm kind of resistant to playing it. But like, will I play it eventually? Maybe. It's a big maybe at this point. This is an absolute certainty. I'm going to play it. I just have to make sure I finish a lot of the other stuff that I'm playing for now. So, but I'm pretty sure we didn't get a concrete release date for this. So, and this is cool that we get to see the faces of the original champions for the imprisoning war. So that's cool. And then, wow, okay. So we get to, looks like we get to traverse through the depths as well. Clearly, I wasn't paying attention to that. Cool. Yeah, honestly, I think it's awesome that we get to see actually what the original champions look like. It's a shame. And I really like that logo. That's super, super cool. Now this has got me curious. Like, what is this about? This has definitely got me curious. So I am wondering. All right, it's so red. Yeah, so we still haven't gotten a concrete release date on this. I'm assuming this is probably going to wind up being at some point early next year. I have to go back and look at the original announcement for that to see if we got anything beyond like a general release year, because I don't recall offhand. Oh yeah, no, Madden I don't really care about, so we're gonna go ahead and skip that. Y'all won't have to wait long for that though, so midway through August, which is cool. A campfire simulator. This one was one that I don't think anybody was expecting. This is one of those out of nowhere, like, what in the world is this? But then again, like it's not that it doesn't make sense. It's really not. It's not that it doesn't make sense, because you have ones that, what is it? Like Goat Simulator, I Am Bread, and things like that. So it's just like, we've had weirder simulation games and what have you. Obviously, yeah, the premise of this game is sort of cool, I guess. Teaches you how to build a fire, so the physics of that are definitely on display here, so that's kind of interesting. And then let's see. Yeah, so I guess it's just like keeping it going for as long as you can, and then the multiplayer. The roasting marshmallows. Okay, interesting. Sort of. And then this. Taking advantage of game chat and the USB-C camera functionality for that. This is just weird. yeah, I don't know about that part, but who's to say? You know, I think it might be good for it might be good for some laughs, maybe. I don't know, but just that is fucking weird. Yep, chilling by the fire. Interesting name for it, but yeah, it's available now, so it was a shadow drop. I don't know, folks. Should we buy it? I suppose it depends on how much it is. Oh, yes. Apex Legends. There you go. Once again, like those who want to play like battle royale games like this that didn't have access to like the other consoles or PC, it's, you know, like I said, it's good to have options. The more options, the better, you know, as long as it doesn't get overwhelming, I suppose. But yeah, to be honest, I didn't play it when it came out for the other consoles or, you know, nor when it came out for PC, so I don't really see myself playing this anytime soon. So, but at the same time, it's good because it is also keeping up with a lot of the new content for it that's coming out. So the new the new season that's coming out for it is going to also be dropping for the Switch 2 version of it. So that's cool to see. So everything is day and date. There's parity between the different platforms, which I like seeing. I'm assuming cross-platform is gonna be a thing for this, but I would assume that's not guaranteed. But yeah, what can you do? Yes, you got the whole mixtape thing and that image. I suppose it was just the right image to stop on. That's kind of funny. August 5th. So you guys don't have to wait long. Not too bad. All right. This one could be an interesting one. This one looks like another one of those kind of like a relaxing style games, so you can go around, explore, collecting stuff and what have you. And so this is one of those games that looks to be like, if you don't want to deal with this, like you get home from a overly stressful day from work and you just want to play